Hello there, it's Hayley from SevereWeatherTV.com with this severe weather outlook for June 27th. So what's happening at the moment in the Eastern Pacific? 40% chance for tropical cyclone formation. 80% chance in the next 5 days. Over the Atlantic, this area is actually overland. 10% chance on that thing in the next 48 hours. 20% in the next 5 days. In the United States, severe thunderstorm weather-wise, 30% chance for severe thunderstorms today and Sunday, and 15% on Saturday. So here's the map. So this area, somewhere in here, 10% chance and then 20% chance in the next 5 days. But this grand area, let's see if I can get to it. It's this one. There you go. It kind of overlaps both things. 40% chance on this area here. And then if you go read the full outlook, 80% chance in the next 5 days. So this one, 10/20, 40/80%. How about that? Here are some models, two of the available numerical models. The ECMWF does show a storm and then even potentially another storm showing up behind it. But look at the GFS. The GFS just goes crazy. This is what you expect the GFS to do. You expect the GFS to be over-predicting, or hopefully over-predicting the major hurricanes when there won't be one even at all. That has happened in many times in the past. So the GFS, this goes ahead, it skips ahead in 3-hour increments, this skips ahead in 24-hour increments. That's why the storms book so much more quickly across the water than they do over here. But GFS, quite a large hurricane right there with that one, if it were to come to pass or whatnot, how that thing is expecting it. Here is a graphic from some of the other numerical models showing what the believed intensities could be. So basically, all of these at the moment showing it reaching tropical storm status, some of them getting into Category 1 hurricane territory, and one of them getting all the way up to Cat 3, and I forget exactly, I think it's at 100 knots. I think 100 knots might be the cutoff, or not the cutoff, but where they start calling it a major hurricane. So depending on how things go, this could be Douglas, the major hurricane, who knows? But then again, it could just be Tropical Storm Douglas if this model gets its way. Obviously, we'll keep an eye on it, right as we do. In the United States, here's an overview of the severe thunderstorm threat for the next few days. Here's what's happening at this very moment. 11 warnings, one of them for tornado warning down here in Louisiana. 8 severe thunderstorm warnings, just kind of all over the place. And 2 special marine warnings at the moment. That is what is happening right now. In general, though, here's a map showing the probability for a tornado today. So 5% chance as high as, and then the 2% down there. Here's a map showing the probability for 58 mile per hour and greater winds. So 15% for quite a large area. And presumably parts of Canada, presumably parts of Mexico with the 5%. But, you know, the map stops at the border. Then on the hail map, we have the black hatched area. So today we have as high as a 30% chance for the 1-inch or larger hail. In the black hatched area is where the 2-inch or larger hail is favorable. Doesn't mean it will happen, and doesn't mean, of course, that you can have the 2-inch or larger hail elsewhere. It's just, basically, if it's going to happen, it's far more likely to happen there. That would be my take on the matter. I have no idea. Tomorrow's map, at the moment, only as high as a 15% chance, but it's a pretty large 15% chance area. And again, probably including parts of Canada, and then the 5% is just all over the place. All over and everywhere. Here's some web pages for more information, yes. And that is it for today. Stay safe.